So let's see here. What we're going to do now is we're going to create a coordinate system from measured and known points. So I will use the point IDs for the benchmark or the control points. I will use the local coordinates, northing, easting, and elevation. And I will use the degree decimal latitude, longitude coordinates together with elevation. These points here will be converted into lat long in iCON Office. So I just run down and copy the point IDs and bring them into a new, up here on the top, I will create a new coordinate file here. New coordinates. Okay. And open up the numerical window, that's the one here, and paste the points. Do the same with the local coordinates here. Let's see if I can find my cursor. Go with easting and northing. Just copy them. Copy. And northing is usually Y. No, sorry, easting. Like this. And go northing. Do it like this, and the same with the elevation. Paste. So now I got my local points and I will save them. Save. And I will save them as a PP file. Like this. Save. And now there is already one already, so I will just overwrite the existing one. Save. Then I will create a new, that is latitude and longitude. Okay, and now you will see you got lat long, and I will use the same point numbers. Copy. Paste. And now you will see here on the decimal, I can copy all of them at the same time. I can actually also go for the height, so we go the whole list like this, copy, and when I bring them in here, paste. You see they all got converted into latitude, longitude. So 1645, 35, 4564 is equivalent to 1645, 35, 4564. And the last one is 816, 17, 31, 46. 8106, 13, 31, 46. And the elevation are also the same. And I will save that one into a base point LLC. That is a name, I can give whatever name. Base 2, for example. Save. After that, I go for Edit Coordinate System. Create localization from measured points. Next. Select the base coordinate system. Next. Get my points from, that is my measured points. So that will be my LLC. That's the one I have. And I open that one. Next. And the selected transformation method, I have a few different ones to select here, but I always prefer the 2D helmet and a sloping plane. Next. 10 common, and I press OK. and I can see the residuals in, now let's see here, plane, that is millimeters. And for the next is elevation, and of course they are the same because I was using exactly the same height coordinates. So now I got a localization. I can change it to whatever name I want, but I want to keep it as it is this time, but you can, well, select whatever is suitable for the project. Then you press finish. The window that pops up now, that is the text documentation describing all the parameters for this localization. And if I go to the project here, you can see first of all I have a project up here which you call river, and now in my folder I can open up all my files in here, and I see I got a base 2, that's the one I created. Base point was a previous one. Localizations, PP, and the project CNF and shortcuts. So now I know this is the one I want to transfer to the panel, together with any kind of design that I might have, but they will also be visible here. So next now, to transfer all of this to the panel, I plug my USB stick in, and on the USB I can look for my USB here. I will have my removable disk. I will go to a folder that is called in. Here I got the existing projects on the USB stick, but I don't have my river project here now, but I will add it. So what I'll do now is I go back again to iCON Office. Well, first of all I check, so my removable disk, that's disk E in this case. Up on the top in iCON Office I have my transfer. Click that one. Small window pops up asking me where on what USB, and I can pick whatever I have, but this is E, and I would like to go to the in folder. I press OK. Here you can see I got the same project. This is my USB stick here in the in folder. I've got the same project here now as I had when I look on my Explorer. And on the left hand side, that is my active project in iCON Office. You say projects and river. I have my project settings here. I got my PP, I got my base points, I got my LOKs. What I need to do now, however, is that I need to create a project here first, so the name has to be visible here. I add a folder. I call it river. Just type in like this. Press OK. Now you can see I'm in the in and I'm in the project river. Now I need to select my coordinate project settings. I can either do them individually, or I can add multiple files at the same time. But I can't do it now because I'm not multi-handed. So I will just go for each individual file. The LLC files are not interested because they don't exist, but my LOK file is interesting. And if I have any design files here, I would also highlight them and transfer. After that I press close. Now on my USB, if I just update that one and go to my in folder again, you can see now I got my river project, and in my river project I got these different files. So now I'm going to transfer them to ICP42 or 41. So I press eject and I unplug my USB. Go to my panel, plug it in underneath here. Like that. After that I press Tools, Data Transfer, and USB Sync. Now it will take a short, sometimes it's immediate, but in this case it takes a few seconds before it recognizes the USB stick. Try it again. So here now it asks me, well, it recognizes there is a file already existing there. In these cases I always press and tick that box and press no, like that. And now it found another file that was already on the USB stick, and same thing again, tick box and no. And now you can see on the bottom there you got syncing. Up here you will see what projects were copied, so the river was copied also. If you skipped a few of them, sync complete 100%. Okay. After this I can remove the stick again, and then I can go to my file manager, and here I can see all my projects. And if I scroll down here on this side, you can see the river, and if I click or tick this blue triangle, now you can see the files are here. If I had design files, they would also be visible here. For example, if I go for the other project here, you can see there's a TRM, there's a height reference and so on. But that one is not valid now. Exit up here and one step more. Now you can see there are two windows here that are grey, the ones here. That means there are some settings that are missing. So I need to go to settings here and need to select the project, and now I will select my river, that one, and I go back. So once again, sorry, here, settings. Now you got the project, I got my machine sorted, my instrument, my reference model. There is no reference model, but I go for surface. This can look a bit different depending on what version you have, but here I can select my height reference, for example. And now the last thing is that I need to go into the localization, which is here. And you can see this is a selected localization that was in the project. If I have more than one localization, they will also pop up here, and I just need to pick the correct one. Now when I go back to the first page, you can see the colors on everyone, and that means the machine is ready to go. Basically just press dig and then it's time to go. Okay.